Sega.
Hello everybody, I am Super Mario Sonic Lover, and welcome to Let's Replay Sonic and the Black Knight. Now this is something I've been wanting to do for quite some time now, because contrary to what a lot of people think, I actually really like this game. It's not the best game in the series or anything, it's far from that, but I honestly feel that this game gets way too much backlash, and I kind of want to give it some attention for to basically show why I enjoy this game so much, and just the fact that I'm really just hating seeing how many LPs and reviews and whatever for this game are just so negative, and I honestly just don't understand it. What is it? Okay, just checking all the settings, but I just really don't understand why a lot of fans dislike Black Knight. It seems to be getting more attention now, more people seem to enjoy this game, but I don't know. I've always enjoyed this game from the start, and while it's not a perfect game like I said, no, let's just keep that, please. Alright. And, you know, it definitely could be better in some aspects, which we'll get into as we go through the game. And well, here we're just kind of changing the emblem here, which is what you see at the end of every level. So you don't really need to bother with this stuff, but yeah, if you want to decorate what your emblem looks like, then here you go. I don't really worry too much about this stuff, but it's a nice little extra. Anyways though, enough of my rambling about all that. Let's get on with the story, shall we? And that was also the exact same, was it chant? Not really chant, but spell, I guess. That summoning spell, I suppose you could say, that the Eraser Jin used to summon the Ifrit. So, but yeah, I do really like it how Sonic games seem to usually open with a CG cutscene. What was it? They didn't really do it with colors or generations, but
being from a distant world, forgive my abrupt summons.
I do like it how starting with not really heroes. If you wait for the title screen and let the opening play, I guess you could say that that's a decent CG opening. What was it? Okay, I guess I could count that. Yeah, starting with heroes, and up to Black Knight, all of the openings are CG, I believe. Yeah, because there was Hero, Shadow, 06, not really Secret Rings, but eh. Well, there are a few like games that don't have them, but most of them do. But even Lost World had a CG opening. But yeah, one other thing. I forgot to mention this earlier, but one other reason why I want to redo this game is because my old commentary was really old. Like it was the second commentary, LP I did, and I really need to redo that because oh my gosh, it was. I wouldn't. Okay, it was okay for the time because I was just getting into LPing, but I just can't listen to my old stuff anymore because I sound like this! And I barely, if ever, talked about how I feel about the real, actual game. It was just random gibberish. Yeah, but yeah. These are the 3 Knights of the Round Table. You won't see like any of the others because there's more than just this. But the other Knights of the Round Table are in the multiplayer battle mode. I don't know if the game even shows all of them. Well, in terms of like all of the Knights of the Round Table, I don't know how many Knights of the Round Table there are, like in general for the King Arthur and all that. Because I'm not really well versed in this kind of story. I guess I don't know.
Why'd you stop? I could have taken him down, no problem.
But yeah, we're back to seeing the storybook cutscenes, which Secret Rings introduced. But here, there's actual like stuff going on. Like the characters are always moving, and there's always like stuff changing and whatnot. It's just a little bit more enjoyable to watch because it's not like in Secret Rings where it just felt like you were watching a really boring comic strip or something.
Whoa! But was that really the king himself?
Like, it's still a far cry from like actual animated cutscenes, but I do actually appreciate this type of cutscene style because it's not really seen in any other game, to be honest. Don't quote me on that, but I really do like this kind of cutscene style. I wasn't too big on it in Secret Rings, but I love the detail they put into it. They put into those cutscenes in this game because it actually makes me enjoy them this time. But what was it? Now this game controls kind of similar, not really similar to Secret Rings, but it feels similar in the sense that you're always moving in a straight line, and it basically has level design in like a narrow corridor or stuff like that, as it was in Secret Rings. So you can't really go out and explore, which is my main criticism with this kind of playstyle. But at the same time, I do enjoy what this game has to offer, like just on its own. Yeah. The main reason why people don't like this game that much, it seems, is because Sonic has a sword, and that seems like out of character for him. And because I mean, I kind of see where people are coming from with that, but at the same time, if it's fun and if it doesn't really slow down the game too much, I don't really see too much of an issue with it. And I really enjoyed the swordplay. Like, it could be a little bit more polished maybe, but I generally really enjoy it actually. It's definitely not my favourite playstyle in the series by any means, but when it comes to motion controls and just being an improvement over Secret Rings, it works incredibly well. Because Secret Rings, motion control wise, it was kind of a mess sometimes. Like, I like Secret Rings enough, but I will admit that the controls are not its strong suit. Like, I'm used to them, but that's only because I played the game up to 100%, and that took a lot of trial and error on my behalf. So, yeah. But in terms of Black Knight, though, I rarely have a problem, if ever, with the motion controls.
That sword.
But yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like the best, like it could be a little bit better and
Wait,
it's
Sonic.
a little bit like a waggle fest, like a little bit. Like not as much as people make it out to be, but sometimes when there's like tons of enemies, it can potentially tire you out because you'll be wagging all over the place, especially in the later levels. But yeah, what was it? I've completely lost my train of thought. Oh, no. One thing I want to mention is that, unlike Secret Rings, where there was like a world that has like, what, 9 missions for the tutorial, this is only one world and it's actually fun to play. It's not like a boring, you're not running on boring scriptures or whatever, and, you know, stuff like that. You're actually going through a stage that, excuse me, would be an actual level, and the music's really good here. Like, the music it's definitely not one of my favorites in the series, but I feel it's really underrated. Like, I don't feel people give this game's soundtrack enough credit as it deserves, personally, because there are some great tracks in here, and that just happened. Okay. Alright. So, one move that a lot of people seem to abuse in this game with Sonic is the jump spin, basically, where if you home attack on a target and, like, shake your Wii remote right after, you'll basically spin into the enemy and it'll, like, cause a chain reaction, and you'll basically charge into a bunch of other enemies that are right ahead of it. So like that. It's a really effective move you can do, and a lot of people seem to abuse it as much as they can, which, you know, it does work really well for that, and, you know. But I prefer actually mixing it up a little bit and actually using different moves. But yeah. I need to stop saying but yeah, that's kind of getting redundant now. Alright, I need to remember that I don't... Why does that keep happening? Okay, I'm gonna get another nunchuck. Okay, I really need to get another nunchuck or something, because gosh dang. Alright, hopefully this one works for me better. And what is it doing? Is it just this Wii or something? Yeah, this is ridiculous, man. Alright, this is gonna get annoying. Okay. I think it is just the nunchucks. Yeah, okay, hopefully that doesn't become too much of an issue, because that is kind of ridiculous. But, anyways though, this is the first boss of the game, basically, but it's honestly not too difficult. Basically just fail like that. I'm not doing too well here. But, you keep on slashing him, and then you slash his horn off, basically, and then you're done.
That was amazing. Defeating the Mist Dragon like it was nothing. The mark of a true knight.
Alright.
Just made it.
Now, here's the thing with the results screen here. I believe you get more followers depending on how many stars you got, and these items here, we won't be seeing a use for them now, but they'll come into play a little bit later. So yeah, I look forward to that, I suppose, because you see the question marks there.
This must be it.
Are you ready?
Ready for what?
If you remove that sword and defeat King Arthur with it, you shall forever be the worst of knights, slayer of kings.
Guess I can't be the hero every time.
Oh yeah.
The sacred sword.
It goes by the name Caliban.
It's kind of sorry looking.
Oh man.
You are the chosen one.
Yeah.
But a squire.
The sword can talk, basically. Some people may not like it, but I actually enjoy it because actually it creates like a, I don't really know what to call it, but Sonic and Caliban basically clash a lot, if that makes sense. And it's not in an, they don't do it in like an annoying, I can't speak today. In an annoying way, in an annoying way. Okay, it's actually really entertaining. And the way it's like done is really cartoony and really fits the mood for a Sonic game, in my opinion. Anyways, though, this is the first King Arthur fight. Basically, what you have to do is shake the Wii Remote when you see those, like, the Wii Remote on the screen, basically, and it's really simple here. Like, it gets a lot more difficult in the second fight later in the game, but here it's pretty basic stuff. Just do what the commands say, and you should be fine. Alright. Yeah, he tries throwing you off and, like, doing it, like, trying to attack later than usual. But, yeah, it's really not that difficult here. It gets more complicated in the second fight, but, yeah, that was pretty simple. Yeah, one thing I really appreciate in this game is that, when it shows, like, all missions and stuff unlocked after you finish a mission, it does it all in one go. It doesn't go like Secret Rings where it's like, new mission unlocked, new mission unlocked, new mission unlocked, and all that stuff. So it's greatly appreciated here.
This could go on forever. You sure you're a sacred sword?
It is you, sir, who lacks the proper fighting skills.
A fool of a knight, not even worth slaying.
You see, he thinks so too.
Well, it's your fault. You're a sad excuse for a teacher.
I love just sound effects like that.
May never be able to defeat King Arthur.
So what are we gonna do?
Yeah. I can understand why some people may not like the just the fighting, I guess, or whatever, but
The one I mentioned
I don't know.
What are we waiting for? Let's go pay her a little visit.
I fear it may not be as simple as that.
What do you mean?
You shall see for yourself. Onward, my young knave.
Stop calling me Knave! I'm Sonic the Hedgehog!
Very well then, I shall call you Knave the Hedgehog.
Whatever, you oversized letter opener.
Oh man. What was it? One thing about the voice acting and stuff in this game, I think it's one of the best performances in any Sonic game. Like even Colors of Generations and all that. Like those voices are fine. Don't get me wrong. I like Roger as Sonic, and I like well, technically Tails doesn't have that big of a role in this game. I prefer Tails' voice in the new games, but in terms of like just the general performance in like as a whole, I honestly think that this game is probably up there as being one of the best Sonic games in terms of the acting and whatnot. Because like Sonic is definitely at his best here, I feel. Like there's a good amount of cockiness and attitude to him, but it's not overdone, and it's like they put together all of Sonic's traits here really well, in my opinion, and it doesn't feel forced or anything. Like he's not like boring like in not Unleashed, 06, and like Jason Griffith doesn't like emphasize words anymore, at least to my knowledge. Whereas like, what was it? I can't think of a line right now, but it's like when he talked like this all the time.
Seek out the blacksmith in the castle.
But yeah, I think Jason Griffith is pretty much the best. Was it Sonic voice in this game? But at the same time, Roger could improve to surpass Griffith. But yeah, this is a little bit of foreshadowing for the end. I'm not going to spoil it for those of you that haven't played this game. I don't think that's a lot of you at this point, but hey, I like to be considerate to those that haven't played it, even if it is like, what, two of you.